Hey guys, a quick little video I'm going to do real quick as I had the thought in my head and wanted to share it with everyone. And that is that demons are always looking to come back to the place that they once were dwelling. So, sorry, Miles is making a lot of noise in the background here. So if you at one point were the house or the home for the demon or demons plural, and it had you in a place of oppression or depression or a long period state of grief or full of anxiety and worry and perhaps a lot of chaos. And I've talked before in the channel about how that they can come in to your life. And a lot of times it's other people that we're putzing around with, we're hanging around with, that will bring them to us into our homes. And they get attached to us based off of something that you're going through, perhaps that person is putting you through. The narcissist in this matter, as we all know on this channel, I believe that all narcissists are infected by demons, indwelling demons that are taking over the person, and that's why they're all able to act the very same way. And it's been going on since the beginning of time. And so, having said that, these demons, they want you in the state that they had you at. Okay, and so if you are doing things to get yourself out of that frame of mind, out of that place, you're recognizing, hey, I don't want to be in this state of confusion or oppression or depression and anxiety and all the feelings that the narcissist and these demons have day in and day out. And you're saying to yourself, like, hey, I don't want to be there, and I'm going to do things to trying to get me out of that place. Just remember that those demons are not done with you, okay? Just because you're going off and you're doing all the things necessary to take care of yourself. Perhaps you're doing whatever you need to do to get out of that state of depression. Perhaps you got rid of that person. Now you're on a journey. You've bettered your life by getting more supplements into your diet. Your diet is cleaner. You're exercising again. You're fasting and praying. That's the main thing I'm going to talk about that everybody should be doing in their life. And so if you're doing all these things and you're spending more time in the Bible, hey, off the counter. You're spending more time. I'm trying to get them out of that habit. You're spending more time in the Bible. You're reading scripture. You're having a better prayer life with Jesus. You're spending more time with Jesus. You're noticing that you're making really good changes in the right direction. I just want you to always keep in mind that this is the battle. This is the fight, okay? Because that narcissist, when they go to hoover you, months down the road, or even years later, some of them, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get you back to where you were. And they're trying to see if there's an opening. And so this is a fight. This is a fight for your entire life to making sure that you do not have any doors open for them to come back whatsoever, because they want back in, okay? The narcissist, the paranormal activity, the demon, it's all the same, you guys. It's all connected. I want you to understand this, because this is how you fight this. You could talk to me for the next 5 years, which some of you have. I've had you for clients for 5 years straight. But if you're not listening to some of these things that I'm telling you to do, you're not going to get any better, you guys. The demon wants back to where it had you. And it is willing and able to do anything to get you back to, in their eyes, where you belong. You belong on the dark side with that demon, with that narcissist. You should be living in all the states that they live in and day out, which is fear, which is all the things I'm mentioning, all that negativity. So how do you combat this? By doing everything possible, leading a life that does not involve sin, a sin-free life. Okay? As we all know on this channel, at one point, the demons really had me with the alcohol. I mean, to the point where that was the only thing I knew to do to cope. And it's been an uphill battle. You know, I have to do a lot of things in making sure I don't ever turn around and go back to those awful places I once was where the darkness had me. And I can tell all of you that it gets easier in time, because each time you do slip up, you'll realize like, oh, this is awful. Like, this is exactly combating all the hard work I've done, and it doesn't feel good anymore in your spirit, because your spirit is changing. Your spirit is developing. You don't enjoy those sins any longer in your life. You don't enjoy that. It doesn't feel good, doesn't feel right, because you've changed. You're transcending. You've developed. You've grown up as a person. And so what narcissists are they are people that have not done these things. They have not put in the hard work. It's too hard for them. And that's why they go back to what's easy, which is acting like, you know, an ass. You know, and that's what they do. You know, they're donkeys, you know. Actually, I love donkeys. They're really cute. So calling them an ass is counter. It's not the right word to even use for them. It's evil behavior. It's evil behavior. It's self-seeking, evil, chaotic, dramatic, destructive behavior. And when you met that narcissist, or when you realize and recognize that narcissist is in your family, and you don't want to end up anything like them, you want no parts of them, you're starting to see that they are under some type of a spell. Something is definitely pulling their chain and influencing them to act the way that they all do. Because just notice, guys, how they're all the same. It's really creepy when you really start paying attention. So what it wants is, when it sees that see, guys, the whole point is, you do have to transcend and never look back. You can't be dipping your feet in all this and thinking that you can go back, because it's going to be far worse when you do. I'm here to tell you that. If you want to go back to any of the sins that you were doing after you just made such progress in your life, to try to get out from underneath that again, and that spell that these things had you in, it's far worse. The Bible does tell us that demons, when they leave you, all right, they're gonna wait. They're gonna wait and see if they can come back, and they'll wait as long as it takes. And this time, they're gonna bring 7 more of their friends to wreak havoc within your body, worse, far worse than it ever was before. And I know that when that was written in the Bible, that is the truth. So if you have made any type of progress, first of all, I want to say congratulations, because I know how hard it is. I know what these people coming into your life can do to you and to your life real quick, real easy, to the point that you don't even know that it's going on, and all of a sudden it's before you know it, it feels like it's too late. But it's never too late. It's never too late to get the proper help, to talk to somebody who has been there and who can guide you through this, walk you through this, because people like myself have been there. I've been around these people since I was a child. And to come from the target's perspective of how it feels, what is going on when this is happening, and how to get out and get straight, you know, and get to the point that you are wanting to lead that straight line, and you just don't want to fall again and again and again. Dark people have a tendency of making it seem like what you're going to go do with them or what they're doing is okay. And we see this in our world right now. They're telling us that good is bad and bad is good. And they glorify the bad people. All right. But so many of us are collectively waking up and recognizing this and seeing that, no, we're done with this. This all doesn't feel right. And we want change. And the change starts with ourselves. So we're making those changes. So what I want you to really, really pay attention to is how great you feel getting darkness out of your life on all levels, and just keep making the progress in that direction. And Satan is going to try so hard to get you to fall and to get you to go back, because he wants to go back to the place in which he once dwelled, which is within you, which is having people come in your life. He'll send you another one right after you've just gotten rid of one narcissist. He's got another one lined up for you guys. So the more you can lead a life that is void of sin and its nature, and you're disgusted by all of it and you want nothing to do with it. And there's going to be a point in time, guys, I truly believe this, that each and every one of us are going to be called to go out into the desert. The Lord is going to ask us to be alone for a very long time. And some people, when they first think about that, they're like, I don't want to do this. This is too much. I believe everybody should have a point in time in their lives that they are alone, because you should get to the point that you get to know yourself all over again, especially after narcissistic abuse. You should get to know who you are. You should be able to see, and not be afraid of that, who you are, what you stand for, what you like, what you dislike, finding all that out again and doing it this time, walking with the Lord, is the way to do this. There really is no other way. And I truly believe this. Because I know I've tried to do my walk after narcissistic abuse without the Lord, and then I gathered the Lord and was with him, and what a difference it makes. They just ate, so they're hoping there's like some scraps on the counter is what they're doing right now. But all this to say, please take note of the progress that you've made and that you're going to continue to make in this journey, in this walk that you're doing, getting away from dark people and the madness that they brought into your life. You can do this. I'm here for you every step of the way. And I invite you to, look through my very large catalog of videos where you can see clearly who I was day one coming out of this thing, realizing that what was going on up until now, 6 years later. And so I'm always here for you guys. I will take you for sessions. If you're having a hard time, you can reach out to me at tracefaceit@gmail.com. And I'll be happy to work with you, especially during the holiday season. Things tend to get really intense because the narcissist really acts up during holidays. They like to pull all kinds of stunts during the holidays. They like to get you going. They like to get reactions. It's an easier time to hone in on you and try to get you to react with their shenanigans, putting you through hell. And then around January is the time that a lot of people are deciding that they need to make a big decision and a big change for the year that they're into. So for all of you that are going through it, I just want you to know, I'm happy that you're recognizing there's a problem. There is a solution, and you can do this. If I can do this, and thousands of other people I know that I've worked with have done this, you can do it too. And if it seems right now like it's impossible to get out from the situation that you're in, I'm here to tell you that every single person has options. You have options right now you might not even know of. So reach out to somebody that's been there, talk to somebody that you trust, and get yourself the help that you need in making sure that your state, when these dark people last left it, is such a clean state that if and when they try to come back, they can't. They're so disgusted by the amount of work and change that they can almost smell it in the air, and they want nothing to do with you. And another quick little tip I'm going to give you on how to make sure they never come back is to try your darnest, try your best to find ways to bring joy into your life each and every day, and find ways to laugh and have a sense of humor. Narcissists and dark, evil people absolutely hate happy people, and people that have a sense of humor, and people that bring joy to other people. They hate that. And so you keep that right up, and the Lord is who I give all the glory to, and leading the way on how to do that and how to keep that in your life, no matter what circumstances and struggles and challenges you might currently be facing, because many of us are still facing challenges each and every day. This economy is still absolutely horrific. All right, let's not lie about it. Let's be completely honest about this. A lot of us are struggling, okay? And we have our problems and we have our struggles. Some of us have health issues that we're going through. But if you can find the little things day by day that are going to bring you joy, that you can recognize, wow, that brings me joy. Giving my cats tonight turkey in their meal, and them being so happy to eat it. The little things just bring you so much joy. And making jokes and having Oh, and speaking of, if you made it this far in the video, for those of you that have been saying for years, oh, Trace, you've got a real sense of humor, you should do something with that. Well, I did, and I have another channel called Wow That's Nuts. So it's spelled N-U-T-Z, Wow That's Nuts, here on YouTube. And if you like to laugh, like most of us, you can find some comic relief over there, which can help you to feel a lot better about people, places, things going on in your life. If you are big on we're a bit out there, but I think most people have a lot of people have the same sense of humor as my brother and I do. So I hope that you can go there and you can get some laughs that you deserve to have every day. Well, that's it for tonight. I'm Trace Face, and as always, it's time that we face the truth together. I'll be back on Sunday with one of your favorite guests, and I'll see you then. Bye.